I'm Craig Schneider. My book was Lord of the Flies by William Golding. William Golding was born in Cornwall, England, where in 1988 he was knighted by the Queen of Buckingham Palace for his achievements in writing the masterpiece that is Lord of the Flies. After Lord of the Flies was first created, he sent it to several publishers where it was turned down many times before finally Fur and Fur decided to publish the book. For my personal interpretation of the title, Lord of the Flies roughly translates to Lord of the Bottom Feeders, as the two main characters in the book, Jack and Ralph, battle to be king of this small group of survivors of a plane crash and that are stranded on the island. They fight for control, but what they fight to be in control of is nothing. A small group of worn-out, savage boys in an island with nothing on it, which leads them to the confrontation, which results in death, savagery, and the end of their civilization inside themselves. Two readings that emphasize this are here. He lifted the shell on his knees and looked around the sun-lashed faces. There aren't any grown-ups. We shall have to look after ourselves. The meeting hummed and was silence. And another thing, we can't have everybody talking at once. We'll have to have hands up, like at school. He held the conch before his face and glanced around the mouth. Then I'll give him the conch. The conch? That's what the shell's called. I'll give the conch to the next person to speak. He can hold it, and when he's speaking, no one else can, and he will not be interrupted by anybody except me. Jack was on his feet. We will have rules, he cried. Lots of rules. Whoever has the conch cannot be interrupted and cannot be spoken to. The conch in this passage represents power. Whoever holds the conch holds the power over the boys. As Jack and Ralph fight for the conch and fight for the power, it symbols the savagery that it takes on between them and hoping to be king of the island. Another example is this. The pig's head is cut off. A stick is sharpened at both ends and jammed in the cracks in the earth. It's the death plan for Ralph at the end of the book. The pig's head is impaled on the stick, and its teeth are hung there, with lines of blood dribbling down the side. Instinctively, Ralph draws back, knowing this is the end for him. This is the end that Jack plans for Ralph, to show that Ralph is nothing but a pig to him, and that he is the real king of the island. I believe that Lord of the Flies is a big symbol for civilization itself in our life. With power and control comes responsibility. If we don't maximize the care that we put in to take care of that power, then we all just become nothing but savages. And that is shown with Ralph and the boys. They are well-kept English boys when the book begins, but as time wears on, and they spend more time on the island, their savagery inside them begins to grow, and eventually they'll become nothing but animals trying to kill each other for power and lust. I would give Lord of the Flies a 4-star rating, as the book is a little slow at sometimes, but it has many deeper meanings and is very dense, and has a very nice power struggle between Jack and Ralph and what they want to achieve. Jack stands for savagery and madness, while Ralph stands for civilization, rules, and control. I believe that this book is a great and fantastic one, and would be loved by many readers, but its main target audience would have to be young adults, as it has many deeper themes and plot meanings that I think only readers older would understand.